What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this video. Today I am doing something different. One day I was sitting at home and I decided to get on Amazon and just Google the search engine for the best walleye lure ever or something along those lines. The results came back with a cotton cordell walleye diver. I scrolled down, I picked that bad boy up, put it in the cart, and I ordered it. Now I have the Amazon package here with me today. I just unwrapped it and here it is, guys. Here is the product. Okay, I don't remember what size it is. It looks like a 3.5 inch right there lure. It looks pretty cool. It has a pretty deep bill. It's got a little rattle in there. Here you go, next to the mic. So it does make some noise. I picked a color that looks like it'll be most effective for what I'm working with. Here we go, let it focus in. So we're gonna tie this thing up right now. We're gonna crank it a few times and let's see if this in fact is the best walleye lure ever. All right, guys, so there it is. It is tied on. We got our cotton cordell walleye diver, aka allegedly the best walleye lure ever. We're gonna put this thing to the test. Now the fun thing, guys, is there's plenty of species in here that can hit this. There's muskie, perch, northern pike, pickerel, smallmouth, largemouth bass. I mean, you name it, it's in this body of water. So I figured this is the best body of water to use. There's an abundance of walleye, which we're gonna see if we get anything on this. Now here's the fun thing, guys. Whenever I come here, I'm always jigging, always fishing from the bottom. I'm using swim baits. Never have I actually thrown any sort of crankbait out here. So I have no idea what we're in for, but we're gonna find out together. All right, let's go with the first cast. Okay, I wish it went a little further. It is a fairly light lure. Yeah, right off the bat, that's what I'm gonna say. I don't have the casting distance I would with something else. Just by the way my rod feels right now, though, the action on this thing is smooth. All right, guys, so we're just like 5 casts in, not enough to make a good review right now. I am only able to cast out no more than 30 feet. This is a fairly light lure. That puts me at a disadvantage. The current break is about 50 feet out. Usually that's not a problem if I'm throwing one of my jigs with a 1/4 ounce jig head. This thing, it's making it really difficult. Unless I'd have the wind in my favor, there's no way I'm gonna be reaching it. So that's the downfall of this, but that's expected. It's a lighter lure. All right, guys, so we just hit about the 10-minute mark with this thing. Cast it out a bunch of times. Haven't had a single bite. However, maybe the fish aren't biting today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fish for a total of 20 minutes with this. So we got about another 20 minutes to go. And then I'm gonna switch over to what I know works over here, and I'm gonna fish with that for 20 minutes. Just so we can compare and contrast. You know, I don't want to give this lure a bad name if it's just a bad day of fishing. So before we go on and make any sudden judgments like that, let's do the right thing and put it to the test side by side. All right, let's check the camera. All right, we are at 19 minutes and 20 seconds. That is close enough, guys. So at the moment, I am gonna put this thing down. I'm gonna remove this because we haven't had a single bite, nothing. So this is right here, again, the cotton walleye diver, or cotton cordell walleye diver. We're just gonna hang this guy up on this stick right over here for now. And what we're gonna end up doing is tying up, wow, it's cold. We're gonna tie up a 1/4 ounce jig head with a little Kitech swim bait, swing impact. That is usually my go-to over here, and I know that just completely destroys the walleye here. So we're gonna tie that up and we're gonna cast out a couple of times with that, see if there's a difference. If we do end up catching a walleye or two on the swim bait, then we know that's not, you know, all what it's talked about. I mean, maybe under different circumstances if we were fishing in a boat, but fishing from the bank, nah, I don't think it's doing anything. I'm confident there are fish in here. They just don't want this thing, number one. Number two, I can't really get where I want to. So, all right, enough talking. Let me tie up. Let's see what happens. All right, there it is, all rigged up. Okay, we got our Kitech swing impact on here. Now, of course I want to catch a fish, but I kind of hope that I don't. because that would mean that our crankbait is not necessarily living up to its name. See, good thing with this swing impact, I'm telling you guys right now already, despite the wind. Oh, there we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on, and it's a good one too. On the second cast with the Kitech swing impact. That's definitely a walleye. I can tell by the head shakes. Oh yeah, there we go. Fish on, baby. That is a good one. He's hugging bottom. He is hugging bottom. Huh? You know what? He was against the current. He felt a lot bigger than he really is, but nevertheless, we got ourselves a fish. There he is. Got ourselves a nice little walleye. Okay, that's only the second cast with the swing impact. Now, let me show you guys right there. Okay, that's the Cotton Cordell Wally diver, deep diver, whatever the heck it is, versus the Kitech. There it is, first walleye, just like a 16-inch fish. We're gonna let him go. See ya, buddy. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty nuts. I wasn't expecting to catch something that quick on it, but so far in about two casts, in exactly two casts, I caught one walleye using the swim bait, and our buddy over here, Mr. Cotton Cordell, after 20 minutes of work, hasn't provided anything. So we're not gonna leave it to just one fish. We're gonna toss this thing around a couple more times and see what happens. All right, guys, so we are on the move. I just parked the truck way down there, and we probably got a good quarter-mile hike, or probably half-a-mile hike, I should say, easy. Ahead of us, we're going up this trail, and it's actually a beautiful hike. It is cold, so this is gonna do nice to warm me up, because it was a quick drive, so the heat in the truck didn't do much for me. And yeah, here it is. We got Mr. Cordell tied up again, and yeah, the place we're going to, guys, there's a deep hole on this one bend of the river, and I know for a fact, because I have the walleye I catch over there are usually right under my feet, so that'll be the ideal place to put this thing to the test. I'm really going out of my way, guys, to see if this thing can catch us a few fish. So that being said, I'm going to continue my beautiful little walk here down this gorgeous trail, and I'll see you guys when we get to the spot. All right. Look at those geese. All right, guys, so we made it to the spot I was telling you about. It's been a nice little hike. We are finally here. So this river splits into a smaller portion that goes up there, and to my right, the main body of water just bends, and around this bend right here under my feet, it's fairly deep. It's probably like 6, 7, sometimes 8 feet, depending on the spot. And I think this is the ideal place to try this thing out, because Mr. Cordell over here really needs to catch us a fish. I really want it to, and I think if there's any place that's going to work for that, it's here. So we're going to cast out, and we're going to do the same thing as before, guys. Okay, we are going to give it like 20 minutes with this thing. If I don't get a bite in 20 minutes on it, then what we're going to do is we're going to try our swing impact again, see if that catches fish, just so we know what's going on. There we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on Mr. Cordell. Oh, it's a nice walleye too. Oh, where can I land them? Okay. Wow, that's a nice one. Guys, that's a good fish. All right, come on. All right. I really have nowhere to get down here, so I'm gonna try to do one of these up and over deals. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, gotta bring it to the camera. Gotta bring it to the camera. There you guys go. Look at that. Look at that. Mr. Cordell right here himself caught us a walleye on our second cast, okay? Nothing huge, but it's a nice size walleye. There you go. Look at him. He totally smoked it right there. Yeah, guys, look at that. There it is. And if you can see it right there, there's Mr. Cordell. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. This guy wasn't going anywhere. All right, guys, there it is. got ourselves a nice little walleye on Mr. Cordell. Now it is old, it's like 2 days away from the season closing. These guys are almost spawning. This guy's milking, so I'm letting them go. See ya, buddy. But here's the deal, guys. Mr. Cordell did catch us a fish, and in fact my theory paid off. I knew that the fish hit close to shore here, which is exactly what happened. I don't know if I have this camera set up good enough. You know what, I'm just gonna take it off real quick. All right, guys, so essentially along this bank, okay, right over here is where he hit. Okay, now it bends, the river bends all around there, and I'm just really casting all around here. I'm not even going far, because once you get about halfway past that point up, that's only like a couple of feet of water. I mean, maybe 2 or 3 feet. So this right here is the deep spot. All right, we're definitely seeing that this thing is productive. It caught us a fish, okay? The alleged best walleye lure ever caught us a fish, okay? Caught us a walleye, specifically. So, yeah, let's keep fishing. Let's keep fishing so we can determine how good this thing really is, okay? I'll tell you guys one thing. I just got fired up and excited because I love testing out new lures, and when they actually work, oh, hell yeah. Heck yeah. I'm not wasting any time. Getting right back in there. There we go, fish on, guys. Fish on, fish on. I was zoned out just enjoying myself, and we got on a fishy. All right, definitely a walleye. He's in the current. I mean, feels huge right now, but that's because he's in the current. We'll see what he looks like as we get him closer. Come on. He looks decent, actually. Yeah, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Come on, buddy. There we go. Come on. Whoa, we got a lot of splashing going on. Oh, he's barely hooked. All right, let's do the up and over. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good fish, guys. Oh, man, that's a nice size walleye right there. Look at this thing. Guys, that right there is a good fish. I mean, look at that thing with Mr. Cordell hanging out right in his mouth. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. On the Cotton Cordell Wally Diver, there it is. That is a nice walleye right there. Heck yeah, that's a nice female right there. Let her go so she can go do her thing here in a few days. I know they're getting ready to spawn. Man, all right, not bad. So Mr. Cordell has himself on the board twice already. All right, ladies and germs, I am looking. It's been it's been about 35 minutes we've been fishing with Mr. Cordell over here, and he has done a good job. He's done a good job. He caught us 2 walleye, okay. I don't know. I'm kind of questioning how the fish are biting today. I know I'm using a new lure, so it's kind of hard to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did in the other spot. I'm going to take 20 minutes, and I'm going to jig right now using what I know works, which is the Kitech Swing Impact. Then we're going to be able to compare and contrast. However, I can tell you right now, this thing does work. But the question is, and the question stands, is it the best walleye lure ever? Let's see. All right, guys, so once again, Cordell's jig head. There's the Kitech Swing Impact 3.5 inch, black shad color. And now we're gonna put 20 minutes on the clock and toss this thing around and see what is more productive. What I know works here, or Mr. Cordell. Fish on, guys. There we go, just a little guy. Feels like a little guy. Well, he got a lot bigger once he got into the current. So we are now tied up. Okay, come on. Oh my God. Dude, no way. There's no way the GoPro caught it, but a second walleye came up to it as I had this one on the surface, and it just kind of bumped against it, and that's what made the hook go off. Are you kidding me? No shit. Dude, they totally teamed up against me. Fish on. Fish on. There we go. Got another one. Got another one. Okay, he's gonna get into the current. He's gonna get a lot bigger, and he's in the current. Come on, buddy. Come up here. Yeah, decent size, maybe 16-inch walleye. Come on, buddy. Come up here. Oh, he smoked it. Come on, buddy. Get you up here, up and over. There we go. There we go, guys. So, now, if you guys felt a type of way, because I said we're tied at 2 and I didn't actually land that fish, there we go. Here's another one. Now we are literally tied at 2 with Mr. Cordell. So, yeah, there we go. See ya, buddy. Alright guys, so it has officially been 30 minutes with the Kitech. So we are pretty much tied up at this point between the Cotton Cordell deep diver, wally diver, sorry, Cotton Cordell wally diver, and the Kitech Swing Impact. Now the reason I'm comparing it to the Kitech Swing Impact is because this is what I use in the body, or in this body of water rather, on the daily. That's my go-to lure. I know it works, I know it kills them, and the fact of the matter is I just don't think the fish are turned up and on fire today like they usually are. On a good day, using the Kitech, I'll be averaging 3, 4, 5 walleye an hour. That is not the case today. So I think the fish are not turned up. I don't think it was necessarily a perfect ideal day for this review. However, here it is, guys. Let me show you this thing. So this guy held up to the challenge though, okay? We did catch 2 fish, very nice fish on it, okay? The colorings and everything and just the finish on this lure is really cool. The action, guys, is amazing. I mean, this thing just wiggles back and forth like crazy. I think if the fish wanted to bite, every fish in the vicinity of this lure would be hitting it. It's also equipped with these barbs, with these treble hooks. They got barbs on them that are really sharp, so I like that. It really prevents the fish from getting off. And I mean, these are just some mean hooks. I don't know what kind of hooks they use, but these things are sharp. So I am a fan of this. I would recommend this. Is it the absolute best, you know, walleye lure out there? I don't know. Maybe on different conditions it may be. Over here, I will definitely use it again, but I'm not crazy about it. I'll probably rather stick to the Kitech in my scenario, just because I can cast further. The biggest downfall of this lure is castability. You can't cast very far because naturally it's just a lighter lure. However, I will be using this again. I will try to do a second review on it just to see if we can get more action on it when the fish are actually fired up. But for today, guys, that's going to be it. Definitely recommend this thing. Check it out. I got this thing for like $7, I think, on Amazon. Seems like a decent lure. And if you guys actually do have this one already, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you guys want to see me do next. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, you might want to do so. And until next time, tight lines.